When I think of myself as a father, there's goals that I want to achieve as a father. What it means to be a good father. When I think of myself as a professor, there's goals I want to achieve as a good professor, right? And so on and so forth. So these are groups, the family, my workplace, and so on, all of which have these norms, group norms of what it is to behave well in the group. And it turns out that we take most of our decisions not using our individual smarts, but using the collective wisdom of the group. Why do we do that? Because it's smart. Because the collective wisdom of the group has a lot more experience, a lot more wisdom, has seen a lot, knows a lot more than we can possibly do just as individuals. And so over the course of the last 300,000 years, our individual brain size has actually been shrinking. We're probably less smart than the average Neanderthal individually. Wow. But we're very much better at cooperating in groups. And why is our individual little brains shrunk a bit? We don't need them as much. It's the collective mind that is guiding most of our decisions. And sometimes that's awful, but mostly it's very much better than we could do with our individual smarts. Right? So that's the starting point about human nature, where we're naturally designed, we're hardwired for building mutual obligations, mutuality, caring about each other. We're not saints. And trying to turn us into saints is a menace, because there's always that catalytic economicus in us. We're always facing this tension between what we ought to do and what we individually want to do. And if you push it too far, if you demand that we're all saints, we won't be. Some people will be posturing ostentatious, sanctimonious, aren't I a saint types, who are a bloody nuisance. So we need to pitch the bar at a level where most people can get over it, can actually meet the obligations of mutuality. That's a well-run society. And some societies, some countries have managed to build mutuality like that to an astonishing degree.